Hi everyone, welcome to Real Talk Real Life. And we'll be engaging you guys on real conversations, stories, and conversation that matters. And today I'm with Toluwani and Adedamola. We'll be asking a question that most likely some youths don't talk about. And the question, what scares you most about the future?
First off, my name is Toluwani, and one of the things that actually scare me most about the future is losing your direction without realizing.
Hmm, that's deep.
Yeah, because I've come to understand over time that it is easy to set a goal for yourself. It is easy to have a future. You say this is what I want to become in future. So the thing is having to stay consistent to make sure that you align to whatsoever it is
Yes.
you've actually placed ahead of you. And then losing your direction without realizing in a very subtle way.
Hmm,
And this does not happen overnight. It's gradual.
yeah.
It's something that if you're not careful, right? If one is not careful, you just find yourself, you think that you're getting it all right, but just find yourself deviating gradually. And before one realize you have gone far. You can
Hmm,
so basically, and one of the things that actually causes this is because of the fact that we have a lot of distractions and all. A matter of fact, one of the things that will make one deviate without knowing, or make one deviate from his or her future without knowing, is it could be fame, it could be getting successful early enough. In fact, that's as good as that sound, right? It's also dangerous because when you begin to have some early achievements in life, you are getting successful at some certain things early enough in life. There are high tendencies that anything can shake it
actually.
because and one of the things that can shake it is fame. Another thing is influence. When some of these things are not beginning to get into you, right? You begin to allow some of these things get into you. Yeah, easy, it can be easily carried away by what you've set before yourself. So, in my own opinion, I feel losing direction without realizing is one of the things. I don't know. It's actually one of the things that actually scare me most.
For the
And
future.
very true. And I'm pretty sure that that's actually one of the things that also scare a lot of youths. They don't want to talk about it, right?
Hmm,
In everything you're doing, whatever future you're trying to set for yourself, let there be a God factor in it. That is, God must be involved in your future.
hmm.
If God is not involved, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you're building. Because the first thing I have come to realize, and that has been my safest, that has always been something that I would subscribe to. I'll continue to subscribe to which is subscribing to the sufficiency of God, right? I cannot but just to make sure that um, I know God and make sure that my future actually is actually in the hands of God. And so because my future is in the hands of God, I shouldn't be scared of the future in the first place. You get my point? I shouldn't. Instead of me to be scared of the future, I should be intentional about what I'm doing to get to a future. You get my point?
Hmm.
So basically, right, there should be a God factor. God should be your number one because He's the one that owns your future. He owns your life more than you do. So I think that has been my own saving grace, and that's what I've always subscribed to. And so instead of me to be scared of my future, I just put my future in the hands of God.
But yeah.
You get my point? And even if I'm missing it, because of I'm in the hands of God, I'm consistently following Him. All things will just continue to work together for my good.
Right.
So that is it.
So, Adinamala, what do you have to say about
Yeah,
this?
once again, my name is Abidam. And what scares me most about the future is um, I'm scared of being successful. At the same time, I'm scared of failure.
In what way are you saying that you don't want to be successful and you don't want to fail at the same time?
I want to be successful, but there are responsibilities that come with being successful. You're trying to make things perfect. Because if you are successful, you do not want to go back to failing. You have to keep doing things. But
Mm-hmm.
there's what if I'm unable to get those things to be done. You get?
I don't know, but for some reasons, right, I feel like being successful, right, comes with failure. I don't know
In what sense?
because it's like failure is like a ladder to success. Ask any successful person today, right? They most likely tell you how many times they failed.
But there are some ladders that doesn't have end though. There are some
Yeah,
ladders
yeah,
that you go
yeah,
climb out like this.
yeah. I get you, right, but I mean, I just feel like the success isn't complete if there is no failure.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
so,
understand.
if there is no failure, I don't think you might have a story to tell because no success comes cheap.
Yeah, actually,
And
but
I understand you, but I
hey,
mean, there's no success that comes cheap. Ask any successful man to be any successful person. They'll tell you more, they failed severally. And that is why, because they failed severally, those failures helped them. That's helped them stand to a point where they can say, oh, more, no going back. Before you can get successful, you must have failed severally.
do you know what
Yeah,
scares me
the
most? Do
thing.
you know what scares me most? Is the fact that as a youth now, for example, we are doing things back to back and nothing is coming back to us. In the sense that you are trying to do something, but you're not getting it right.
Okay.
It's not that you don't know how to do it, but the fact that thing is not coming.
Can I ask you a
That's
question? Can I ask you a
that's
question? What is the definition of being successful?
I would say it in my own opinion
All right.
of like getting something right. It's not a must. It's money. It's not
Okay,
about money. It's
okay.
not about maybe popularity or something.
Yeah.
Or, no, it's just about you getting what you want at that particular time. Do you get? That's my own
What about
definition.
you? What do you perceive success to be?
Um, I perceive success to be fulfilling your purpose. So fulfilling those purposes
Yeah.
It's
is
success.
being
Successful. So let me break this down, right? Being successful is not streamlined to just one thing entirely.
Actually,
Do
yeah,
you get my point? So when I say what is your take, to me, being successful and just setting a goal for yourself for a particular thing and getting it done.
yeah,
Do you get my point? However, that you set a goal for a particular thing and it did not happen at that time, that is part of the success. That does not mean that that's the end of it. Do you get my point? It might not happen at that time, but now happen later. I can remember there was a time I was looking for money to buy a laptop. I was praying to God when I need laptop, I didn't, and all of that. And I just realized that the laptop was not coming at the time. In fact, as of yeah, in 2026, as of 2023, at the time in 2024 or 2025, yeah, about 2025, when we just need to enter 2025, I said, God, you see, 2025 is my year. I must buy my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I must buy my this Pro Max and all of that. As I was, just saying it, I even wrote it down. 2025 passed, you know what happened? I wrote laptop two down and alongside with the phone I needed. Obviously, I'm not still to the phone. Does that mean that the time frame that I fixed for me to get that thing done, does that makes me not successful? I'm just trying to say that for you to get some certain things done, for you to get your goal done sometimes, for you to work in your goal sometimes, it's usually not easy. And that
actually,
failure must come alongside with it. Especially sometimes when that thing is something that you've always desired to always want to get. Maybe later on, anything that came forth, you have a story to tell.
yeah, actually,
In fact,
I
the
do.
story will be so interesting to see. Maybe I'm talking to someone who is already discouraged about something similar that has actually happened to me. I have more leverage to talk to the person about this thing more than someone who has not been there.
Yeah, I get your point.
Because I'm no longer talking from because I want to speak English. I'm talking from a bowel of experience that it will hit different than the one that is speaking English. I didn't get
Yeah,
my
I get
point.
that feeling.
So I feel that is where success should derive from a place of failure, not from a very
Easy part.
yes, not just from a surface point of view, but from a failure point of view. There's way it hits differently.
When I say setting a goal
Yeah,
for yourself,
yeah.
this is life. You know how it can be. Setting a goal, you can set a goal without actually giving it a time limit.
Okay.
Time is, I don't know, but you can set a goal without actually giving it time limit. set a goal. I want to be this. I want to make this amount of money. I want this amount of people. After setting that goal, then you walk
towards
towards it.
it.
Working towards it, I wouldn't count those things as failure. I would count it as steps on getting successful. Failure
Process.
is when you're unable to be successful. That part I'm scared of it as
Okay.
much as I am scared of being successful. When you're unable to
Get
attain
it, yeah.
your purposes, what you plan for yourself.
Talking about the future, right? The future is just basically what you're doing. There is nobody that appears in the future without the person knowing. Future is a state of being intentional.
I
And
will,
so-
I will attack that word
No.
because I will attack that word.
You can't just you don't appear in future. You deliberately walk into it. It's something that you know that you are already going into.
It's not.
No,
it's not
because
it's not always
because
like
some
that.
people I've seen someone that planned his future that this future it go bright
So now I think I need to make it clear, right? Whatever it is you're even planning, I say your future is now because whatever it is you do now determines what tomorrow looks like.
in some ways, not every way. Actually, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Because I might plan to eat, for example, I might plan to eat beans today, and I'm working towards to buy beans, and I'll later get something else.
It's not even
Okay, let me make this an
I'm just using
let me
food
make
as
this
an example.
instance. What you are doing now, you planned it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You plan to have a talk show like this. Yes or yes?
Yeah.
And so because you plan to have a talk show, did you wake up in the morning and you find yourself sitting on the chair?
No, I work
You
towards
planned
it.
it. That's what I'm saying. There is no future that you just appear into like that.
Okay,
You must have prepared for it. No one walk into a future that you don't prepare for. You don't walk
Yeah.
into a future that you don't know about. In fact, it's fraud. It's fraud to walk into a future that you know nothing about, that you have no idea of what it's about. Yes, if I'm walking into someone else's future without knowing about it, yeah, a fraud.
Yeah.
Some girls say, I want a guy that I want a rich guy. You were not there when the guy was planning his future. The guy is now
No.
rich, and you want to walk into something that you know nothing about. That's fraudulent. You don't do that. You must have prepared for it. You must have seen it coming. That I meant by you must have prepared before you walk into it.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Do you guys think we have to plan our future before we walk into it? Please drop your opinion in the comment section on our YouTube channel and on TikTok, Real Talk and Real Life. Comment and follow. Thank you.